don't know if we're this or that. We're saying we love each other, we're kissing on each other, we're touching on each other, but it's nothing more. What did you two individuals decide that you were going to do? Before we was even born, God gave me a purpose and you a purpose. And there's no sense of playing with this. We need to figure out what this is and what it's not so we can move on. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm really doing this. Today I would like to talk about the importance of defining relationships. I just feel like that's a topic that needs to be talked about, and I feel like if young women take the time to define relationships, it would save you a lot of heartbreak. I'm here to try to do that. I'm a firm believer sometimes you gotta live and learn, but if I can help you out, why not? I just have people that I know, or people that I know of, or people I've seen on social media crying, upset about, their significant other, people I don't even know. I've seen a lot. I would say it came up in my marriage, I feel like. Not to the degree of what other people go through, but the importance of defining a relationship is major. It's so major because it really just helped. It just helped. I feel like a lot of y'all, especially if y'all healed and just in a healthy relationship, or you just kind of really secure, I feel like y'all probably like, duh. But no, y'all, don't do that. Don't do that, because there's a lot of people out here that don't really know the importance of finding a relationship. Because let's just talk about it. When you go into something and you see somebody and you see him like, oh, he cute. He like, oh, she look good. And like, can I get your number? And then he get your number. And then y'all just talking. Then y'all catch feelings. Y'all like each other. Y'all might go on some dates here and there, but nothing happens after that. But y'all know y'all like each other. Y'all know y'all go on dates. But then 6 months down the line, one of y'all decide, the other person didn't say what this was. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with going out on a little friend date or platonic date maybe. I don't think there's nothing wrong going out with this person. And then the person find out. Now they're mad. And then you're like, why are you mad? Like, I'm technically single. You know you're wrong, because you know we got something going on. And then it becomes this very toxic situation, because no one ever decided to define what is the relationship. Like, I think it would be better, and I think in the Black community especially, but I really feel like the whole world has this issue, but at least in the Black community, we need to prioritize communicating in a healthy way. I really do believe communication is key. I just think y'all didn't know that it's communication is key as the head title. And then it's like this: what am I saying? What are you saying? Like, am I comprehending what's being said? How did I say it? Was it the right time to say it? Like, what was my tone? Did I even need to really say this? Going back to communication is key, like in the Black community, because like sometimes we like to assume. I'm a very bad. I got that from my family. I will be the first to admit that's what we do. Like, some people want to call it discernment, but it's like, don't get so confident. Like, you could be off sometimes. Like, you don't know everything. Let's stop assuming. Let's start asking. If you don't like the answer, you have the decision to let it go or let it flow. Like, let it go, cut it off, or just let it keep going, or make something, or come to an agreement. People get mad about stuff. How you gonna be mad if you never talked about the stipulations or what this was, what the agreement is? I think it will help with all this stuff about, a talking stage and a dating stage, and I'm courting. It don't matter what none of that is. What did you two individuals decide that you were going to do? We are adults now. We should start being able to, at this big age, we need to start communicating and saying, hi, I really like you. What are we doing? Oh, is your plan to get married? Okay, that's good. Because everybody say that. Yeah, one day I want to get married. Okay, but that don't mean when he's talking to you, that means you're his potential. He could still be just talking to you to pass time. Or she could be using you as a rebound. You don't know. So let's say this. Okay, are you dating to get married? Yeah. Are we dating or courting, whatever your language is? Okay. What does that mean to you? It means this, that, and the third. Are we allowed to speak to other people? Yes. Okay, then y'all can speak to other people. That means you can't get mad if you see me. Yeah, I can't get mad. Okay. No, when I talk to somebody, I only believe in talking to one person at that time. Then that's what you do. And do you agree? Yes, yes. Then it can be friction when it's like, okay, we decided that when we're talking, that we're not going to talk to anybody else. Now you have a right to get mad, and you get to see their integrity, because if we decided we're not going to talk to nobody else, but then we decide, then I catch you talking to somebody else, you're a liar. You lied, and you did not communicate that you were going to do this. If you happen to change your mind, it's just not. And then take it for what it is, see it as a red flag, save your heart, and keep it pushing. But we don't define this stuff. We just kind of we just go with the flow. You don't do that with your relationship, because this is your life. You don't want to be 30, 40, 50 years old. If you are 30, 40, 50 years, I'm not saying it's too late. I'm just saying you wouldn't have preferred that if you are a person who actually longs or cared to be in a relationship. Let's just be real. You wouldn't have wanted somebody to waste your time. Don't nobody want their time wasted at all. So I think it's important to start defining relationships and what it is, and not just romantic. Your friendships, what are we? Are we here to hold each other accountable? I'm here to push you. I'm here to grow. Some friends you want this from, some friends you want that from. Define when you become an adult, what is the dynamics of your mother-daughter relationship, daughter-father relationship, son and mom, son and dad. Define them. So then it's called like creating boundaries. You know what I'm saying? But I think we should start emphasizing that, and then not just from that. When you're like dating someone exclusively and not nobody else, and you're dating for marriage, then you do need to get even more in depth on what is your definition of marriage. Is it from a biblical worldview? Is it from a Eastern worldview? I don't know if I'm saying that right. What does that marriage look like to you? And then if you're a Christian, it's like, oh, I believe in, the husband loving the wife like Christ loved the church. Okay, what is your interpretation? How do you interpret Christ loving the church? Like, what do you see when you see that? Because that can get sticky too. I've heard all type of arguments and debates, like Jesus out here not in the streets like that, but he was out here. He was on ministry. He was ministry minded, so he wasn't really like just doing all that, you know what I'm saying? And some people might want the trips and the this and the that. So you have to define all that stuff before you get married too, so you guys be on the same page. Because then it's gonna be a situation of unexpressed expectations not being met, and then you feel like you're being neglected. But you never express your expectations. So this is, I don't know. I just really want to talk about that because I feel so bad for my younger people. I'm only 23. I'm young too, but like, especially the ones like that's 18 and stuff like that, because I think you can get married at whatever age you want to, especially in our lighter fair skinned counterparts. They get married at like 18, 19, 20, and it's working for them. Like, but their parents kind of, I feel like, talk to them, and their parents and the person they're marrying, they all had the same belief and culture and stuff, so it wasn't that sticky. Whereas for us, we meet people and then we just kind of go with this like flow, like, well, we talking. Oh, I forgot I had contacts on. Oh, we just talking and we're just that. And it's just like, no, define what it is. It's not going to hurt. It's going to save your heart. It's going to save you heartbreak. It's going to save you depression. It's going to save you a lot. So I just here to encourage you. Chris with the assist here to say, define a relationship, sis. If you're talking to someone, ask them what does it mean to talk, and then see if y'all agree. Don't just agree because you like them. Tell them what you really would need and what you want. If they can't give that to you, then you just got to keep it pushing. It's just really as simple as that, but I know it's nice. But try to do it before your heart gets involved. Because once your heart gets involved, you start taking down and settling for a lot of things. And, some stuff is like, okay, I'm willing to compromise and settle on. But some stuff you might just be like, I gave way too much of myself and I'm 20 years in. That happens. So define a relationship. Figure out what is talking. What is dating? Are we exclusive, or can we talk to other people? And then when you're talking to other people, is it like we the mains and them? Like, you have to be explicit. At this point I'm just rambling, but I just really want to encourage you guys, let you know the importance of defining relationships, even the relationships, platonic relationships, because if it's a girl and a boy or whatever, or just a platonic relationship, and then stuff start getting a little feely. You need to explain what type. We don't do that unless you do want to do that. Then you say, well, my type, we could be friends, but I sleep with my friends. There's some dudes who sleep with their friends and they're just friends. And hey, I don't recommend that at all. Not at all. But it helps to define that. So just want to say that, like, and if you are somebody who did not define a relationship and now you're in this like situationship, I encourage you to pull up your big girl panties, send a text or make the phone call and say, we need to go to Starbucks and we need to sit down and talk. Y'all don't have to go to Starbucks, I'm just saying. And you need to get you a notebook. You need to get you a pen. And you need to say, we have been in this situation for this long and this is not productive. We have a purpose to live. God gave, before we was even born, God gave me a purpose and you a purpose. And there's no sense of playing with this. We need to figure out what this is and what it's not so we can move on. Okay? Move on together or move on apart. One or the other. What is it gonna be? Okay? So, do it, girl. I know you're scared. I know you don't want to, but have the conversation. Call him up. And if he gets mad at you or if she gets mad at you, it's like, dang, do you really love me? Because it's really not that hard. It's either we're going to be together or we're not. It's like, I feel like the only reason you would get mad is because that person would get mad is because they want to keep doing them. And if they want to keep doing them and they don't want to include you in that, then why would you want that? You don't need that. Like, you're worth so much more. You deserve so much more, man or woman. You deserve so much more than someone to feel like you're asking for too much to define your relationship, and you want to move out of the relationship status of situationship where we don't know if we're this or that. We're saying we love each other, we kissing on each other, we touching on each other, but there's nothing more. He has never said he wanted to get married. She has never said she wanted to get married, and she talking to other people. Don't do that to yourself. It's mentally like, why be bound to that? And no, for real, just think, why be bound to that when you can have a nice, flourishing, blooming relationship where you got your person and they got you and y'all just love each other and y'all don't got to worry about no cheating or none of that, but like, we just with each other. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this another one. And define that baby daddy, baby mama, or child's mother, child's father relationship, because if it's just a co-parenting relationship, let it be that. Let it be that. Don't keep on. Now he's mad because you're not giving him the cookie no more because you decided you don't want to do that. He needs to know, and you have to set that boundary, and you have to define that relationship loud and proud, crystal clear. Okay? So that's just what I want. I just felt that on my spirit. I'm just so sad about people. Like, you know, we were talking for 6 months and then he never decided to make me his girlfriend, and now I'm depressed. Like, let's just talk about it. Call him up. Let me know. I'm holding you accountable. Holding you accountable. Call her up. If she gets mad because you want to solve a problem, to me they're problematic, and why would you want that drama in your life? Cut it. All right, y'all. So thank you for tuning in to Chris with the Assist. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on this. Did it make sense? Do you feel like I was rambling? Do you feel like you have the power to want to go and, you know, define the relationship? Let me know. Love y'all.